Hello. In this video, I'll do an application of a work rate problem. So remember the strategy. I mentioned that in the lesson plan sheet. If a job can be completed in T units of time, then the rate of work R is 1/T of the job per unit time. And the amount of work completed A is found by multiplying the rate of work and the amount of time worked. So A is going to be R times T, the rate of work times the amount of time worked. We're going to do this example about painting a house. If Joe can paint a house in 3 hours and Sam can paint the same house in 5 hours, how long does it take them to do it together? So we're going to make a table. So it takes Joe, it says that Joe can paint a house in 3 hours and Sam can paint the same house in 5 hours. So the rates of work are going to be, for Joe is going to be 1/3 and for Sam is going to be 1/5. We're going to organize the information on a table. We have Joe and Sam. We use the formula A equals RT, where A is the amount of work, rate, R is A is the amount completed, R is the rate, and T is going to be the time. Okay, so we have the variables. The rate is R, the time is T, and the amount completed or the part completed is 8. Okay, so these are R, T, and A. So the rate of work, so Sam's or Joe's rate of work is 1/3. Sam's is 1/5. The problem is asking how long does it take to paint the house together. That is, we need to find the time. We are going to call that X. And according to the formula, A equals R times T, X times 1/3 is X/3. And X times 1/5 is X/5. So we're going to have the following equation. The part completed by Joe is X/3, and the part completed by Sam is X/5. Together, they are going to complete one whole job. So I'm going to write notes. So X/3, this is the part done by Joe. X/5 is the part done by Sam. And 1 is one whole job. So actually, this equation is a linear equation. It's a linear equation with fractions, which we can solve by using the least common denominator. So we are going to solve. X/3 plus X/5 equals 1. And X is going to be the time it takes them to paint the house together. That's an equation with fractions. The least common denominator or the least common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. And we multiply the LCD, the least common denominator, we multiply that on both sides. So 15 times X/3, 15/3 is 5. And 15/5 is 3. 15 times 1 is 15. 5x plus 3x is going to be 8x. And x is going to be 15 over 8. Or y is the same, so that's the improper fraction. The mixed fraction is going to be 1/7/8. So that's going to be the final answer. The final answer is that it takes them 1/7/8 hours to paint the house together. Thank you for listening.